back to the channel, guys.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Walker Farm Fam. Ranger just made it home from school, and Ranger wants to show something off. What do you got, buddy?
I got an archery bow.
So Ranger got this. Some of you might remember you got it for Christmas, right?
Yep.
You want to hold it sideways where you can see the writing on the front. So this is a Genesis bow, and this is the bow that they have to have for archery in the schools program. Well, he's been practicing a lot because you've got an archery tournament tomorrow. This archery tournament is going to be in Jinx, Oklahoma. We're supposed to get some snow. You think we're going to get too much snow?
Maybe.
No. We don't want to get too much snow.
I do.
We want to get just enough to where it looks really nice, but we can still make it to the tournament. Because Ranger wants to shoot his very first tournament, right?
Yeah.
Also, what else did you get?
I got an archery case.
So he got this case down here. He's got stickers he's already got on it. He'll probably put more stickers on it because, you know, that's what kids like, is stickers. And on the inside, it has arrows and a good soft spot for the bow. So we got to go out and take care of some feed I just got. I've got to get it in the shop and put out hay to the cows and all that jazz. But follow along because later on, we're going to head to Ranger's archery tournament and see how he does. Okay. So I just got the fire going. It's been out for a couple of days because we are expecting 2 inches of snow tomorrow. And for Oklahoma, that's something. That's actually saying something. We're actually going to get snow. But I can turn you around right here and show you guys. The cows are all laying down. It's calm, it's peaceful, the temperature's nice. JoJo is out here wanting his belly scratched. Oh, JoJo's a good boy. Yes, he's a good boy. Yeah, that's good, JoJo. So everything is going great here on the farm. We have all the hay we need for our cows. I just went to town today and picked up all the feed that we'll need for probably the next month. You okay, JoJo? You got a little sneeze from rolling in the grass? Looks like you got grass on you. So I was going to show you guys real quick the bag of feed that we get. It's called a super sack of grain or feed, and they can put up to 2,000 pounds. Now, usually I don't get that much to fit in it, but I think I have 1,850 pounds in this one bag of feed. Also, with the winter weather coming, Cassie and I put one of our IBC totes to use. So we actually took the tote out and we're using the basket for wood. It should help out quite a bit in bringing up large quantities of wood. And speaking about large quantities, yeah, so there is 1,800 pounds of feed on the old F-150 pickup, which weighs it down a little bit, but I will have to say it does a good job with it. So that is how we transport 1,800 pounds of feed in one bag. And the kind of feed it is called 4-way. It's just a mix of grains and corn, and it's a 14% protein for our cattle and goats. That's primarily what we feed it to. And one of the best things about buying feed in bulk is you don't have 40 of these laying around whenever you buy a ton of feed. You only have one bag, you don't have all the paper, and you save about $2.50 for every 100 pounds. So that's close to $50 that we saved just by using this giant sack compared to the other stuff. So I went in to grab my gloves because, as you guys know, that hay gets pretty rough sometimes on hands. There's a few thorns that work itself in there every now and then. And so I always want a pair of gloves. Well, Giver, if you guys aren't familiar, Giver Gloves sent me out these gloves to try out. And I told you that they looked real good to begin with, but I never really was able to tell you because I hadn't used them. Well, now I've used them for 4 to 6 weeks. And let me tell you, I can vouch for them 100% at this point in time because these Giver gloves are holding up like a champ. I've done some wire with them. I've cut metal out of the shipping container. I've used unloaded lumber. I've unloaded feed. I took them with me when I went to Kentucky, and I worked my chainsaw. I piled limbs and brush for 2 days, and I've lost them once, lost them maybe twice, because I lose gloves a lot. But luckily, I'm still holding on to this pair right now. But last year, I do remember losing one brown glove last fall or winter, and I never could find it. And it was getting to me because it was just one glove that I lost. And usually I try to keep my gloves in pairs. I keep them together. Well, guess what? I found it a year later, right here. There it is. Yep. It was rolled up, JoJo. It was rolled up in this hay bale. What? Look at that. Hopefully it's just a glove. There's not a hand attached to it somewhere. Oh, nope, just a glove. No hand, thank goodness. I think it got hit by the mower too because it's missing a finger. Hopefully there wasn't a finger in that when it got cut off. No, this is my glove. I was missing it. Thank you. I finally found my glove. Let's see if it fits. Oh yeah, it fits just like a glove. Minus a pinky finger, which really that's the least important finger anyway, I feel like. I think the rest of them have the upper hand, so to speak, that are done. So there you go. If you're looking for your lost glove, go out to your hay bales and start looking at the edges because it may have got wound up in one of your hay bales. Now, got to actually feed some hay. So yes, I'm a little bit lazy because I do not want to have to open the gate. I'm the only one out here right now. Everybody else is inside. So I wanted to set this over the fence. So I did that and then I pushed it over. So now it's a little bit away from the fence. The reason it needs to be a little bit away from the fence is because I have this hot wire and I don't want the hot wire shorted out. So I am going to go inside there and make sure it's plenty far enough away from the fence. Watch out, guys. All right. I'm going to kick all this hay back, Xena, back, go, back, go, back, go. All right. So I put out more hay than I normally do to the goats because with the snow coming, I didn't want it to get all buried. So that should give them enough hay to last them for a couple days, because 2 days after the snow's coming, it's going to be 60 degrees. It's going to all melt away. So once again, that was fairly uneventful. Poppy, you're disappointing me, girl. I'm expecting a full show every time I put out a bale of hay. I want you to destroy that. Can you do it? Huh? Can you do it, girl? How about the rest of you? We want a show. So, the very first time I put out a bale of hay, it was hilarious. She completely destroyed it. And then the second or third time, they hit each other in the head, or Poppy got hit in the head. That wasn't nearly that funny, but it was still eventful. But now, they're just eating their hay just like normal cows. I don't know if they're just over the excitement of hay or what. So since we're expecting that storm, I got it set back here behind these bales of hay, and it should be perfect for keeping them out of the north wind. Also, the shop is right there, so that could also provide a little bit of a wind block. But everybody should be set here on the farm. Lots of extra hay, lots of extra feed. And of course, Sue couldn't go one video without coming over here to crash the camera. So we're gonna head over to Ranger's archery tournament in the morning. So we're gonna bring you along for that. So let's see what the archery tournament is like right now. So we made it to Jinx, Oklahoma. They've got a really nice facility here. Cassie and Ranger are inside. You can see though, we got to take that bow stand. Goes apart, but we put it back together. It's nice to hold all the bows on. So let's head inside and watch Ranger take aim at the target. So the snow has finally started coming like they said it was going to. Cassie's getting stowed away back there. Ranger, how'd you do, bud?
I got 5th place. I got 5th place.
So he got 5th place out of...
I don't know how many till we get all the results, but look how many medals I won.
Oh, Cassie.
Someone else's one.
I did good.
Oh, she got Coach of the Year. Her first tournament of the year, she got Coach of the Year.
Well, I had 3 more kids place that had to leave since the snow was coming in, so I'll give these to them at school next week.
So we're going to try to slip and slide all the way back to the house and get warm by the fire. So we might catch up with you guys there and see how the kiddos are doing. So we made it home from Ranger's Archery, and guess what, Ransom?
What?
We got chores to do, don't we?
Yep.
You going to help with the chores? So Ransom gets to help with the chores because when the weather's this cold, I do the chores out of the heated pickup. We're not running around on the 4-wheeler today, are we? No. Unless we're going to go sledding or something?
Yeah.
I don't know if we'll get quite enough snow for the sledding, but the more it keeps coming down, the better the chance.
Yeah.
Hey, was you good for Nana and Papa while Mom and Daddy were going to that tournament?
Yes. Wait, it was the tournament?
Well, it was an archery shoot tournament, whatever you want to call it.
It kind of sounds like an archery shoot tournament.
You want to show them what you're going to bring with you today? Ransom got a couple toys. What are their names?
So this one's Cece.
Cece?
Yeah.
Okay, that's just like one of ours.
And this one is Horn because he has horns.
Oh, Horns and Cece. Those are good names. All right, well, I'll show you guys around real quick in the snow, and you can come along with us for just a little bit of chores. But wow, look at all that snow coming down. It is beautiful.
I went in here.
You went in there?
Yeah.
Ransom walked around on the snow wall ago. I don't know if you can see it coming down or not, but it is coming down. The cows, they're waiting back there, ready for me to bring them something to eat. All right, Ransom, there's only one way to do chores in the snow. That's from inside the pickup. So when the snow hits, the 2-wheel drive pickup gets relocated to the shop because it's pretty much useless, and the 4-wheel drive pickup gets put to use for a few days or until the snow goes. So earlier you saw me unloading this super sack. So this is what I'm going to feed the cows today. I'm going to give them about 2.5 buckets of this. Since the Highlands have those long horns, we'll still be feeding them the regular range cubes or cake. So, chickens, Highlands, cows. All right, Ransom, I got all the cow feed. You gonna go out and feed them for me? Hey, you gonna go out and feed the cows for me?
Yeah.
Hey, what about that cow up there on the dash? How much does that cow eat?
He eats a full bucket.
A full bucket?
Yeah.
I don't know if I got enough feed to feed him. Oh, here goes the slippery spots.
Oh my.
Huh?
I said, oh my.
You better hang on. Well, somewhere down on the floorboard, it could have some potential to be slick if you drive too fast like Ransom does his motorcycle. Ransom. How fast? Tell them how fast you drive the motorcycle. Look over here. How fast do you drive that motorcycle?
Full throttle.
Full throttle? Man, you better slow it down.
Look at the hay bales.
Yep, they're covered with snow, aren't they?
Yeah. I thought me and that.
So let's see how much progress the Highlands made on that hay bale we put out earlier. Hey girls, how are you? Huh? Hang on, hang on, hang on. Well, right here's a good spot where there's no snow. Come on, girls. So I found several good spots right here. But look at all that hay, all that snow on their back. You know what that means? Maybe you don't know what it means, but that means the cows are staying warm underneath there. They've got nice insulation. So that hair is making good insulation where they don't have to be cold under all that. I think this is your kind of weather, baby. What do you think? You guys were made for this. This is like Highland weather, right? Now they're all going to town. And they have went to town on this hay bale, picking it over, whatever they want. All right, girls, you're next. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Get back, get back. So I got all the Angus cattle fed. That's my favorite one because she likes to get in there and eat with the big guys. Just like on the other cattle, you can see the ice and snow gathering up on their back. That's a great sign that they are insulated enough. They have a layer of fat up there that's keeping them insulated. And I'm just walking through checking them all. They all look really good right now. If one of these cows didn't have any snow on their back and steam was pouring off, that's a bad sign that they're not keeping their body temperature regulated and they're not insulated, and that cow is probably weak or poor. So that's the cows, got them all fed. Now onto the goats, all the other animals, but my fingers are getting cold. So thank you guys so much for following along as we got some of these cold chores knocked out. Ransom, are you cold or are you warm?
I'm warm.
Yeah, Ransom's warm. Like I said, this is the perfect time to sit in the truck and let Ransom ride around with me and take in all the weather and feeding all the cattle. But we hope you enjoyed some of the snow. We're going to end with some video down by our creek. I always like to go down there and check it out, and it's usually pretty when there's snow on the ground. So thank you guys so much for following along. We hope you have a great day. God bless. What do you want to say, Ransom?
See you next time.